What up, friends? I'm getting ready. You cannot see me. I'm like John Cena. You can't see me. Um, I'm gonna put you on the shelf because I don't want you to see me like this. I don't want you to see me like this. I'm in the bathroom, okay? Um, and I was watching Sofa Talks Times with Kales, okay? Podcasting, Betty. And she, this is the way it works in Texas. With proof of pregnancy. Okay, the only thing I can think of what who needs proof of pregnancy is okay. So when I found out I was pregnant with my daughter a long ass time ago, okay, like a long ass time ago, it was, let's see, I took like four pregnancy tests at home, okay, because I was in disbelief that I went out, became a whore, and got pregnant. So I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, right? And so I so I went and I I did that, right? And I didn't know what to do, so my sister helped me because I was like in disbelief still, I was in shock. And I was so early on, like it was my first missed period, so I was like 6 weeks pregnant when I found out I was pregnant, okay? And then my sister, helped me because I didn't know what to do. Like I didn't know what was I supposed to do? I'm a whore. Like what do I do? So my sister's like, I'll help you, girlfriend. I'll help you. So she told me to go to a clinic. It was called the Birthplace. You can take a pregnancy test. It's a place where like all the teen moms go, right? In the South Side. So she goes, go there, make an appointment, right? And what you do there when you walked in, you tell them, I think I might be pregnant. It's a lot like those clinics that they have now. They're everywhere now. But back then, that was an easier way to get in because they had a Medicaid lady there too, okay? And in that same building, she had a little office and everything. And so it was kind of like those clinics that says free pregnancy testing. It's a lot similar to that, but it is a hospital. It was attached to a hospital, which I believe it's no longer there anymore. I believe Dr. Alakazay is still there. Who else had their baby without Dr. Alakazay? I think like half my family had a baby with Dr. Alakazay. And so anyways, so then I went there and I said I might be pregnant, right? So then they have you like fill out a form, okay? And I filled out the form, and then you have to have proof of pregnancy for the Medicaid lady, okay? Proof of pregnancy to sign up for Medicaid, and then you make your doctor's appointment there too. Like he had a good system going there. It was a one-stop shop. I believe those free pregnancy testing places do do the same thing, but they just refer you to hospitals and doctors. This one, it was in the hospital that you went in the lobby. And then they give you those little cheap pregnancy tests, and then they have to see that it's positive, right? And then that's proof of pregnancy. The other time I needed proof of pregnancy was for WIC. And that's from, you get the proof of pregnancy form, like the paper, from your doctor showing you have, when you go to your first appointment, they give you proof of pregnancy. And that you take to the WIC and you go and you get your cheese, okay? So those are the two times I needed proof of pregnancy. One was to sign up for the Medicaid, and then the other one was for the WIC services. Okay, and that was it. That's what I can think of. Those were the two times that somebody asked me for proof of pregnancy, and it was the same at let's see, was that it? Yeah, and the whole time I was pregnant, I never saw a primary care doctor because I had this, like that was all I would see was that doctor and which was my OBGYN, because that is your primary care while you're pregnant because you are pregnant. But you can't have a primary care unless you prove that you are pregnant. So she hasn't proved that she's pregnant in the eyes of the medical field. So technically, she needs to prove that, which they give you the same pregnancy tests, it's the same thing. Also, yeah. Another thing I was thinking is that kind of like what, and kind of to to piggyback on what Kales is saying, that is it for like a medical issue? Because the guy does sound like a concerned friend. He doesn't sound like, ooh, you know, we about to have a baby. Like there was no concern about that. It was like a friendly baby, you know, like he called her babe or whatever, she called him babe. It was like friendly, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I need people a little bit more interested in me. I don't know. Maybe I require too much attention. But you gotta be like, baby, oh my God, are you okay? Do you need anything? Are you hungry? That's what I need to hear when I'm pregnant, okay? That is what I need to hear when I am pregnant, okay? I need to hear, are you hungry? Is you good? And how's my baby doing? You know, that's what I need to hear. Anyways. So there's that. So I'm thinking, okay, so did they go out and this is what I'm picturing as Kales is saying, like, is it a medical underlying condition? Is it a medical an underlying condition that she has and she doesn't know? And he's like, well, did they go out and have a rendezvous and she like passed out or something? I'm not laughing. I'm like, were they fucking and then she like fucking knocked out or what? He woke up and she stopped breathing. Like, what? What is it? Did she have a stroke? Like, what was it? Like, oh my gosh. It does kind of sound like if something, like, it's kind of like, okay, like, let's say we went out somewhere and I got, you know, like when I got really shit-faced drunk over a year ago with my sister and I, like, threw up, right? Like, crazy. That's like my sister... in her car, mind you, in her car. And that's like my sister calling me the following day, like, bro, you all right? Did you find out what was wrong with you? Like, is this giving me those vibes? It's giving me those vibes. They go out drinking and she like fucking busted her ass or something. Like, what happened, you know? And I'm not saying any of those medical conditions are funny because these are very serious things. I had a grandfather that had a stroke, so I'm laughing because of the way it sounded. Like, it sounds like he's concerned like for her health and not so much a baby. Because I never once heard, how's the baby? You hungry? You good? That's all I heard the whole time I was pregnant. That's why I gained 50 pounds, okay? I blame it on the people that were feeding me. That's all I ever heard. You hungry? You good? You hungry? You good? That's all I ever heard. So, anyways, I just wanted to add that this little tidbit into my collage of videos that I've been doing. But yeah, the 2 times they asked me for proof of pregnancy was to sign up for the Medicaid and to sign up for the WIC. Okay? Alrighty, I gotta go. Bye-bye.